Hello Detroit! My name's Nicole Rupersberg and you're watching Nikki Does Detroit. If you like eating, you're in luck. Today we're going to be doing a little dining and dashing. We'll visit 3 of Detroit's finest restaurants, all participating in the upcoming spring edition of Detroit Restaurant Week, presented by Paxahal Event Productions, the Greater Downtown Districts, and the Downtown Detroit Partnership. I hope you're hungry! The inaugural Detroit Restaurant Week event was held in September 2009 with hopes of attracting more people to experience downtown dining. Now in its second run, the biannual event is getting ready for tens of thousands of Metro Detroiters to flood the local dining scene April 16th through the 25th. So, what is Restaurant Week? Well, we got the chance to sit down with Jason Huvar, president of Paxahal Event Productions, and got the inside scoop on what this ambitious event is all about.
Restaurant Week is a promotion that basically brings attention to all of Detroit's fine dining establishments. The way it works is very simple. We set up a 3-course price fixed meal of $27 where people come into the restaurants during this particular promotional week and they're able to choose from an appetizer, main course, and dessert for $27. Detroit Restaurant Week is not a new concept. It's a concept that exists throughout the country. The idea is to visit or revisit fine dining establishments during this promotional time at an affordable price.
With over 27,500 people participating last year, it's safe to say the event was a smashing success. I'm standing in front of the historic Whitney Mansion on Woodward Avenue, one of the many fine dining establishments participating in this year's event. This 21,000 square foot palatial private estate was completed in 1894 by David Whitney Jr. and features 52 stunning rooms and some 20 fireplaces. The millionaire lumber baron and banker built this home for his family. Today, it is home to one of Detroit's top restaurants. With me now is executive chef Dan Maurer, who just took over the kitchen about a year ago. Chef Dan is furthering the Whitney's long-standing tradition of culinary excellence by introducing new concepts that make for a distinguished yet playful menu. Dan, what can you tell me about what's here in front of us right now?
These 5 dishes, it's an idea of what we're going to be doing for Restaurant Week. Most of these dishes will be on there. Here's an app that we're doing, which is cheddar and bacon grits. Underneath with wilted spinach, braised beef short rib, and tomato and pancetta chutney on top. This is another app, which, well, these 3 are all apps, which I get really excited about apps for some reason because they're smaller. This is a tomato and eggplant bruschetta. So the top is a tomato, garlic, olive oil, lemon, and cucumber mix. And it's on top of breaded eggplant with melted mozzarella cheese on top and a balsamic reduction underneath. Here's a salad. It's a roasted beet salad, we call it. So it's roasted yellow and golden beets, mixed greens with truffle pancetta vinaigrette, haricot vert, goat cheese, and crispy herb potatoes on top. This guy is a pasta app with house-made fettuccine, sun-dried tomato and truffle butter, the morel mushrooms, which just came into season on top, and a nice Parmesan on it too. This is one of the entrees. It's a piece of salmon, which depending on seasonality, we have whatever fish is freshest at the time for the menu. We have a puff pastry cup filled with celery root puree and a ratatouille vegetable mix over the top.
Obviously, if you haven't been to the Whitney, or if you haven't been in a while, you need to check this place out. From the beautiful woodwork and antique furnishings of the dining room areas to the elegant ghost bar, you'll be amazed at all there is to see and eat. And that is what Restaurant Week is all about.
Detroit has some of the finest restaurants in the country, and we know this because we live here, but it doesn't mean that we all get up every day or once a week to go down there and experience these. And by doing it twice a year now, it really gives people a steady rotation of not only these promotions to take advantage of, but it keeps the restaurants in their minds. It reminds people that they're still there, that they're still open, that they're accessible, the service is great, the food is great, and bringing attention to these restaurants is exactly what this promotion is all about.
And one place that needs a little help in the attention category is the award-winning restaurant and ultra-chic LED bar at Iridescence atop the Motor City Casino and Hotel. Iridescence is a AAA 4-diamond rated restaurant, a designation that places it among the country's creme de la creme of cutting-edge cuisine. The wine selection here is also among the elite. receiving the Wine Spectator Award of Excellence the past 3 consecutive years. And this $1 million high-tech vertical revolving wine cellar also doubles as a private dining room for those who want just a little more privacy during their dining experience. Under the management of James Beard Award-winning chef Don Yamauchi, executive chef Derek Watson has been delighting diners with his couture take on comfort food classics. He has created a menu for Restaurant Week that emphasizes his haute cuisine meets classic comfort style, all presented with the elegant flair you would expect from Four Diamond Dining. Sitting with Don and I is Chef de Cuisine of Iridescence, Derek Watson. Derek is the one responsible for planning this whole Restaurant Week menu. Derek, why don't you tell us what you have in store for us this time around?
In front we have a hamachi crudo with a little bit of prosciutto, Kumamoto oyster, little herb puree, and red pepper coulis. We have a roasted breast of Amish chicken with braised collard greens and lobster mac and cheese. Lobster with a little bit of chorizo sausage, black bean puree, and fingerling potatoes. A little honey garlic vinaigrette on some baby frisée. And here we have a 16-ounce Pravimi veal chop with potato gnocchi, wilted spinach, a little wild mushroom cream sauce, and also some forest mushrooms with that.
Oh, sounds amazing. Now, Chef Don, I know that you are kind of responsible for trying to come up with a menu here that was a little more accessible to an average audience. Can you tell me some more about that?
Yes, and when I first got here, we felt that the menu was unapproachable. So when Derek and I started collaborating together, we really felt that this is the way to go, so that people that have never been here before won't be intimidated, because the room is very intimidating. But we feel now with the menu the way it is, it's people know what they're going to eat. Everything on the menu is recognizable, and they've seen it before for sure.
With stunning views of the city and a dining experience like this, it's no wonder that Iridescence is considered one of the top dining destinations in all of Metro Detroit. Events like Restaurant Week help Detroit showcase its fabulous dining options, as well as invite people from all over Michigan, Ohio, and Canada to join in too. Whether you're in town from out of state or maybe even in from out of the country, our next stop is sure to impress even the most veteran foodie and their globe-trotting taste buds. Atlas Global Bistro is exactly that, global. Incorporating culinary traditions and cuisines from all over the world, the result is a unique fusion of French, Mediterranean, Italian, Asian, American bistro, and everything in between. Executive Chef Christian Borden is responsible for this distinctive mixture of cuisines from all over the world and has graciously invited us into his kitchen to see some samples of what's in store for Restaurant Week. Christian, can you tell us a little bit more about what you have here?
Yes, well, these dishes here are what we're trying to get across in our menu for Restaurant Week. The flavors are a little bit lighter, the sauces are a little bit lighter, but yet we're not taking away from any of the variety of ethnic flavors that we try to promote here at Atlas. So this dish is a roasted red beet and horseradish lollipop. Our salad is going to be a fried okra, New Orleans fried okra and blue cheese salad. We are going to do a version of a duck confit. This one is what we're running right now on the menu. And then finally, a version of a Vietnamese spicy sausage.
Atlas Global Bistro is one restaurant that is not afraid to push the envelope, and by doing so have been the recipients of numerous awards as well as kudos from fellow Detroit restaurateurs. Well, I'm stuffed. I hope you enjoyed seeing all this great food as much as I enjoyed eating it. And remember, the spring edition of Detroit Restaurant Week runs April 16th through the 25th. For more information on Restaurant Week and participating restaurants, visit www.detroitrestaurantweek.com. Until next time, bon appetit! Mwah.